Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the homestead. So today we're going to take you a little on a day in the life video. We're going to go do some morning chores. I'm going to let Jack out and we'll see what gets done today on the homestead. Every night we crate Jack. If it's too cold, we'll bring him in the house. He's not completely potty trained yet, so just to keep him safe, we do keep him in the crate. So I'm going to go ahead and let him out and let him play and potty while we do the morning chores. Where are you going, Jack? So I'll usually get Jack out and let him go to the bathroom, play a little frisbee. We'll see how everybody else is doing on the homestead today. We currently have the sheep. Let me turn this around so you can see it. Sheep are not too far off from the house. We had separated out our wethers, and we have the one ram, Earl, back there that we have sold, and he was this year's ram. And of course we separated him out from these guys because we didn't want him to breed any of these ladies. That Petunia here is his mom, so we definitely didn't want that to happen. This is Reba here, and Fiona's the white one. Petunia's just getting up, and that's Earl's mom. So we have them separated out. Breeding season should be about over. Sheep breed very similar to like what deer do. Usually they're seasonal breeders, and usually it's in the fall. So this year we've had a really, really warm fall, and I don't know if that's affecting the breeding season or not. So I'm going to let them stay together definitely through December, and we'll see what happens and go from there. Come on, Jack. Jack. Come on, Jack. And Jack did get released. If you have followed us, you can go back and look at the couple of videos on the accident he had a couple months back. He can run and he can play, but he's still on restrictions as far as like actually hurting any of the sheep or the goats. The doctor didn't want him to start hurting until next spring. So, but he can run and play, so that's good. We've had the blessing of a lot of rain in the last couple of days here. It was a very, very dry summer for us here, which wasn't great for our pasture. But we're getting some much needed rain the last couple of days, but we do have a lot of standing water on the property. Should dissipate, so all of this rain should go away, or standing water should go away pretty quickly. I'm gonna go down and check on everybody. We got the roosters we lock them up, but they stay out. They're kind of the expendables, the tick getters. The rest of the hens and stuff are in our shed there. We've got the honeymooning couple there. It's Romeo and Harley. She's getting bred, hopefully, we hope. And they're gonna get moved back and separated with their respective sexes. So Romeo will go back with the bucks, and Harley's going to go back with our does. Today that's on the agenda, is to get them moved back together. I know Kevin's got to Jack, leave the cat alone. Let's go down here and check on the turkeys. I know we need to move the turkeys today as well. That's got to happen. We were able to get rid of or sell all of the turkeys that we bred out this year. In total, I believe we had well over 30 turkeys that we bred and sold, and we were able to eat the turkeys that we put in our freezer for free and make a couple extra $100 after the cost of feed, so that's good. Go over and see. These guys are doing okay. These guys are getting moved over today. So all in all, everything looks in order. We have a couple, I'll show you guys over here. We have a couple of the American, I hope I'm going to say it right, correct me if I'm wrong, American breast chickens, breast chickens over here. They're sustainable meat birds. We've eaten them, and they're very, very tasty. So we've got them helping out in the garden area, fertilizing it. We have 4 left. In the next week or 2, these guys will go in the freezer. And beautiful birds. We kept 3 roosters, and we have about 9 hens. There's 4 of these guys in here, so they're looking good and they're ready to go. So everything looks pretty good out here today. Jack and the cat. It's a war, I tell you. It's above our root cellar. Let me just pan back. And he's in the tree. And Jack gets a lot of attention here. He's our border collie working dog with this little black gal. This is Emmy Lou. She's about 12 years old, all 7 pounds of her. And she's an integral part of our homestead here and our family. We really do love her a lot. So most mornings do start with a cup of coffee for us, and then we'll go out and do those morning chores you saw a few minutes ago. And then as the boys move forward with whatever needs to be done outside, I get going on some of the inside chores so we can start to think about getting some food in us. For a little over a year now, we've been working exclusively with this Premier One fencing. And we use it to rotationally graze all of our larger animals. And this is a little glimpse of what this would look like for us on a daily basis.
So we'll see what we get.
Yeah.
What is he doing? Eating
the
turkey feathers?
Yeah. Drop it.
Super brilliant.
I know.
I'm gonna go from right here. Let me move this in a little bit. We'll get this set up, and then I got an idea. We can take this one and move it in, and then move the other side in. That'll make a path between the two, with the wall still out and around the outside.
That's what I'm thinking.
So let me move this over, Drew.
Kind of line it all up.
Yeah, we'll make it where, except for all the
Rocks are right
rocks in the ground. That went in. Okay.
Do we want to start right here? Well, actually, it'd probably be better if we started right here and then we went around, and then that's the last part that we did, because we're going to want to make a box and then move that through.
That'd be fine. Either way. So we'll tie up to this one here?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and I'll tie it up, I suppose.
As long as it goes into the ground.
There's so much rock in this ground. Okay. So I gotta take the gloves off so I can tie. Cold wind is making my nose run.
Yeah, it's a pretty cold breeze.
There we go. Okay.
I can do the tie-in for you. If you're going to have gloves on.
I can take them off too. It don't matter to me. The trick is going to be getting this
I
into
figured
the
this would
ground.
be far enough away where we wouldn't be having these problems. I didn't think that we had problems with rock all the way over here.
There's rock everywhere.
I mean, we can go a little bit far
Like I'm
out,
literally
wherever,
getting
literally wherever you can find a spot that goes in okay. That's probably fine.
Hopefully that works.
They're not super pushy. They don't try to really get out.
So my question is how big can we make this thing?
We have to go
about 2 wide, huh?
Go 3 over there. We can go 3. We can just go one more this way, I think. I think we have the...
Hold on, let me...
Because we're going to have 1, 2, 3. If it's 3 this way, 3 that way, 3 that way. Oh, no, I guess... No, we need to go in right now. I mean, kind of diagonal, I think, is what we need to do.
We'll see. We'll stick it all together and then go from there.
Because we need to make it back to that door.
Correct. So let's just kind of make a box.
You probably should go. I guess it doesn't matter.
Let me see.
We need to go.
Just somewhere.
Need to go in.
Yeah, so actually, I'm just going to stick this somewhere kind of close.
I mean, we need to get it through. We just need to connect it to here for right now.
Okay. So yeah, bring that over that way. Boy, that was in the ground good. All right, goofballs. Oh, wow. This thing's kind of a mess inside.
All right, do we just want to
Yeah, I mean,
try to kind of nudge it over?
we'll just walk it
that's
over.
easy.
Yeah, quit tripping over the situation. So. Hold on, go a little bit more. Okay. Since we're only moving it a few feet, no sense in getting the wheels out.
And we still want it facing this direction so we
Sure.
can see them.
Yep. I think that'll
Is
work.
that in?
Yeah, in enough.
Maybe maybe a little bit further so they can get in there.
Okay, go ahead. Better?
That's probably good.
Okay.
Good enough. Yeah, they can get in there now.
So then grab that side. You have the tie?
I do, yes.
Okay.
That's everything, right? Pretty much.
My gosh.
Not going in the ground.
Never. Does that give you a little bit more room?
Yep. More room just to go into rock.
Literally, I have nowhere I can put it in without it hitting rock. That go? Looks like it.
Good enough. It's kind of.
Okay, tie that up.
I think I want to
Yeah, give
double it.
Yeah, pull your loops out further and then make sure you hook up your electrical. Okay, so now they're on this side of the fence. So I'm going to go through here, Drew.
I'll start over on this side and start taking it
Can
apart.
you...
Untie that and tie it back up properly.
Yeah, untie and take this section of fence out of it. Got a fair bit of rain. Their grain dish became a water trough.
Do you see where the cat is? What is he doing up there?
Complaining.
Where's
hear
my
him?
food at?
Hey, don't chase the goats.
Oh, that's bad. What did I do with the tie?
You get it tied?
I lost the tie in the 2 seconds that I was doing something else. Where did I put it? That's strange.
You got sidetracked and lost the tie already?
That's actually impressive right there. I mean, it should be somewhere on the path there.
It's right where you left it.
Oh.
I got it.
Okay. I'll just go around and start undoing all this.
What are you doing, Jack? Helping with our chores? Helping to hinder the process?
Helping to hinder. Okay.
Now we'll get the electrical hooked back up.
So we're back inside for a few minutes here. We cook about 100% of our meals at home. We eat out very little. And that requires the constant battle with the gas stove. We love using gas to cook our food, but it can get quite messy, especially when all your meals are cooked at home.
I'm gonna give you a hand there.
Yes, please.
Get all this stuff off the ground first. That should be enough for them for now, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna put couple of those stakes in here if I can get them in the ground. Lots in the fence. They have some reinforcing poles that we can add into the mix. Seem to work pretty good. As long as the rocks in the ground don't fight with me. Oh, that worked out really slick. Let's see if we get lucky over on this one too. Nope. Nope. There we go. Wonder, do I dare take this one out and try to redo it?
You can. That's what I would do, probably. Oh, maybe that wasn't a good... maybe that wasn't a good idea. So many rocks over
There we
in this
go.
section.
Tons of rocks. That's actually not too bad.
Yeah, got them moved.
Okay. I'm going to go flip the switch and turn the juice back on.
Should be all good to go.
Yep. We always have tried to get into the habit of testing our fence whenever we move it, because we have had times where we've missed a connection and then had a section that was dead and then the goats would get out. So we're going to get our tester out and see if we got juice. Oh yeah. 5,300 volts. 5.2, 5.3. That'll do the trick. One thing for certain is nothing on the homestead goes to waste. Whenever we go through and move the animals from one of the sections that they're in, we always end up with a bunch of hay that they won't end up eating. So it just ends up getting trampled on. And so we go through, we'll rake it all up, and all this is going to go get added to the compost bin.
So we're back in the kitchen again, and I'm getting going on our first meal of the day. We typically eat 2 fairly large meals a day. I try to cook them from scratch with whole foods, organic and all that, as much as I possibly can. I spend about 4 hours a day in the kitchen, 2 cooking our first meal and 2 cooking our second meal. It's a large part of my daily chores is the kitchen work. I really don't mind it. I truly do enjoy cooking and baking. It's one of the ways that I can be creative and I can bless my family. So I do enjoy doing that. So this morning is a fairly typical breakfast for us. And it's going to start with some homemade waffles from scratch using real ingredients. We're going to have some bacon on the side, and that's what this morning's meal is going to look like for us. This particular recipe is really special to me. It is the waffle recipe that I grew up with eating as a kid. My mom would make this usually on Saturday mornings, about 1 day a month. And I will go ahead and put the recipe for these waffles in the description for y'all, and you'll have to give them a try and let me know what you think of them, if you enjoy them as much as we enjoy them over here. Now with breakfast just about done, I'm going to go ahead and go outside and get the boys called in for some food and get them warmed up and bellies filled. Now that both of my guys have their bellies full, they're heading back out to finish up the chores.
There you go. You want the rake?
I don't think we need a ton of it.
Okay, just enough to put inside their shed.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff's still good over there, Drew. This is the stuff that we want to use for the bedding.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah.
I think. Well,
Maybe some of it.
maybe not. Maybe a little bit. We can put this in the garden. This will all break down since it's all kind of wet. So
Yeah, they don't need a ton in there because it's not a very big area. This is probably enough right here, to be honest.
Okay, give them a little bit more
That's probably good right
floor hay. Okay. Think that's enough?
there. Probably, I think so. It'll spread out nice.
Okay. That's a lot better than it was.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah. I just got it filming. Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Probably should have had the electric fence off while we're still working on it, huh?
That might have been a good idea.
Just try to flatten it out a little bit if you can. They have any minerals left?
Not really. Their minerals have cocoa roos.
Uh-oh.
Look,
Cocoa roos and their minerals?
it's terrible.
That's no good. Should probably move the turkeys too, shouldn't we?
Yes.
Now that I'm looking at it, that looks pretty
Pretty bad.
sad over here. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, do you mind manning the door? I'll grab the ramp.
Already.
Trixie's trying to get out. Yeah, we'll just move it forward one section. Ready? Okay. Just say when.
Alrighty. Go.
Okay. A little bit more, Drew. Probably about there.
Yeah, that's good.
So let's get this thing out from underneath it. Ready?
Yep.
Fresh grass and leaves and stuff. Okay.
Here we go.
So if you want to get the door, we'll put the ramp back in. You gotta watch her. She'll try to sneak out.
You got both of those?
All right, guys. Okay. Alrighty, you two. Honeymoon's over.
That's how that works.
No, you're not helping, mister. Okay, so let's see if we can get her through. Nope.
No, that's not how the door works. Come on.
See if we can latch that. Oop, she's in the bucket already. Hold on there, mister. Let me lock up this dude. Yep, you're gonna squawk for a minute. All right, bud. Okay, off we go. Okay. I got the gate.
Dang it. Come on.
Watch out for the trees. There we go. Thank you, Drew.
What?
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't got any grain, guys. What's up, Mr. Ram? Hi, Bert. Okay, now it's your turn. Back up. Don't bite me. Ready, Drew? All right, I'm gonna let him out. Show him the bucket.
Buddy, go. Door.
Yep, I got the door. There we go. So what are you making us?
Supper time, so we're gonna make fried chicken with mashed potatoes and gravy, and then I'll do just a vegetable on the side. So I just have a mixture of spices that I'm gonna
Hold on,
put
let
in
me
the
show
chicken.
everybody that.
This is chicken that we raised here on the homestead and butchered and processed out.
Cornish cross.
The Cornish cross is what this one is, yes. So I'm just putting a mixture of spices that I put together, and then we'll just rub it all over the chicken. Then we're gonna go, it goes from the flour to the milk, and this is milk that has Louisiana hot sauce in it, and then back into the flour and then into the frying pan. That's how we do it, and we're gonna fry it and then finish it up in the oven.
Show you a little bit of the process here.
So we did the flour, the milk with the hot sauce back into the flour. This is going to make a really nice crunchy coating. I'm gonna put it in the pan and go from there.
All right. Got some fried chicken,
Home canned corn.
home canned corn, mashed potatoes, and gravy.
How's it look to you, Andrew? Is that gonna be good at supper?
Looks good. Yeah. Looks
Okay.
really good.
So that's gonna do it for us, everyone. Y'all take care and have a good night. We'll catch you on the next one.
So this is what we have to do to get our puppy to eat. She needs a little bit of what? Peer pressure? So stuffed animal to the rescue. Hello. A little motivation.